What is going on, guys? Swank here. Welcome back to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So, last episode we got Rathalos down. I've managed to farm the entire gore set, including the weapon. Probably not gonna use the weapon because we're going after Tiggy today. Finally. What I've been wanting to do for a hot minute. Alright, good news, Doodle. The Doodle fan club has never had a higher membership. Every one of us is rooting for you while you take on that nasty Tigrex. And by every one of us, I mean one of us, because I'm the only member of the Doodle fan club. That's funny. Advanced Tigrex Terror. And it's out. Tigrex has turned its eye on some villages, and the guild seeks a hunter to make it look the other way. Well, you agree you should know that this one's acting a bit odd. Well, I wonder why. But let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I wish to go along. Yeah, me too. Alright, let's go. Doodle, sorry to break in like this, but I need you to listen carefully. The monster you're about to fight, that Tigrex, is a serious threat even under normal circumstances. But based on guild intel, these might not be normal circumstances. That Tigrex has been exhibiting unusual behavior. In other words, you need to be ready for anything. Expect the unexpected. On the other hand, if you pull this off, I just know the guild would be impressed, like super duper wowie zowie impressed. Are you psyched? I know I'm psyched. Now get in there and hit that monster with everything you got. You got it, Gizmo. Like a great man once said, you're the one to get it done, heh. That boy and all beautiful pixels. And yeah. Alright, first things first, always cut the tail. That's always like number one to do on a Tigrex hunt, cut off the tail. Then go for the claws, because the claws will cause them to trip. So, you good, Tiggy? You're kind of like vibrating into the ground there for a second. Oh, sorry about the roar. Oh, now he's mad. That's an angry piggy. And the agitator, probably one of my favorite skills in Monster Hunter. Ah, piggy, get back here, please. There we go. That'll at least help with the kill scan a little bit. Nice jump. I forget how long it has to be for the meat. I think it has to be, 10 minutes. I'll just mount it for now. Now we go for the hunter. Oh, that's I was like, who put him to sleep? There we go. Look, Doodle, that Tigrex. This must be what the guild meant about exhibiting unusual behavior. Are you feeling a little deja vu here? Remember that Kongalala you fought back on Heaven's Mount? That Tigrex is behaving exactly the same way. That can't just be a coincidence. Be careful, Doodle. I have a feeling that Kongalala hunt's gonna be one happy memory compared to this one. There we go. I dodged the long way out of that one. I don't think it's been enough time. Okay, well, he's up there. Hopefully this should be enough time. Yeah, cool. Oh, nuts. Oh, he's leaving. Yeah, he's leaving. Thank you, cats. Oh, he's angry again. Oh, I was hoping to go for another mount. That would have been pretty cool, though. That gives me the mount. Yay, supplies. I think it might be enough time. I'm just gonna lay it down here just in case, because I don't know how long it's gonna be in this zone. I don't remember if any of these pillars would again stuck in. Maybe that one back there behind him. Come on. Oh, you stuff at me. Oh. Trying to see if I can get him to fight the wall, but it doesn't look too. I don't remember if it was one of those that he could fight on or not. Because you could make him bite into the wall and it'll get him stuck for a few seconds, and then you can go in and up. Okay, it's leaving. There you go. Save. Okay, he's tired now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that poison meat. Come on, eat the meat. There we go. Get that plus on. I think I broke it like right as I was about to finish. Great. I think this is what he's stuck into, I think. They can come over here. Come on, Tiggy. Oh, and he's limping. Oh. Well, never mind then. Oh. Is it just a jump back and forth type of thing now? Oh, okay, stop. Oh, here's an angry piggy again. Oh, catch finish up trap, yay. You know what, just for the heck of it, we're gonna catch him for science for the guild. I know it's not the worst, but you know what? Might as well. Capture an outbroken, frenzied Tigrex, I think it'd help with research. And as me being a man of science, I'm always down to help research. So we're catching it. Oh. Happening. It's an ogre. Be okay. Buy aerodrome, anyone? 599. Oh fuck. Oh. Looks like I dig it in. Ah, eek, ugh, etc. The monsters on Heaven's Mount have started to go berserkers. It's like the Coca-Cola Kalama, it's bad news all over again. Ah, looks like we have a new guest. Go and see what the fuss is all about. Ah, if it isn't you. Ah, Hunter, we meet again. I trust you are well. I'm back, Kindred Hunter. After a bunch of head scratching at my old roost in the guild, I figured out what's up with the crazed monsters. But before we get into that, I brought a friend, haha. I've come to you today not only as a hunter, but as an emissary of the guild. First, some news. Do you remember the Gore Magala you vanquished? The scholars made a heck of a discovery when they reached the scene of the hunt. The Gore Magala's body was gone. To be more precise, it seems to have shed its skin. Basically, it doffed its old rags in order to be reborn as something else, something far more formidable. At some point, the Gore Magala headed straight for Heaven's Mount, smashed through the sanctuary, and went inside, polluting the whole area with the frenzy that rendered it berserk in the first place. Yes, that seems like a good name for it, the frenzy. Anywho, whatever it is, it's affecting the physical capabilities of the other creatures in the area. The only other thing we know is that it comes from the monster's scales. The guild has officially classified the new monster as an elder dragon and given it a unique name. Since it appears at the peak of Heaven's Mount, at times of calamity they have named it after a mountain god, the Shaguru Magala. And guess which lucky and extremely talented hunter they selected to hunt it? That's right, you. Sanctuary has been off limits for some time now, but there awaits the Shaguru Magala. And unless the guild can confirm you have eliminated the threat, they will have to evacuate the villagers from Cathar. Not to mention take more severe measures to quarantine the area now and forever. While they realize the dangers that accompany the past, they are entrusting you with the future of this land. That shows their faith in you. Yep, which brings us to our next bit of info. The Grand Guru wishes to see you. He's waiting at the shrine beyond the gate there. Let's see what he's got to say, Kindred Hunter. Indeed. Give him that some out. It's him, the Guru. As soon as I felt that unsettling wind atop the mountain, I knew the time would soon come to take my place here. All the same, though, I did not expect today to be the day. It pleases me to finally meet you, Hunter. I am the Grand Guru, a title my many predecessors also held. And I think that will suffice for serious talk, don't you? Haha, sorry for the imposing introduction. After all, you and I have already met. That was me tilling the fields. To make a long story short, the previous Grand Guru stepped down and I got the job. I may be new at it, but the people of Cathar have been supportive while I get myself up to speed. Now, if we can move past my personal history, the Caravaneer and Ace Hunters enlightened me about the situation. A black haze has caused monsters in the area to lose their minds, the Elder Dragon's Haze. The Elder Dragon has broken through the sigil gate and entered the sanctuary. It never even crossed my mind that the calamity history mentions might have been caused by an Elder Dragon. But looking back at the records through that new lens, I must say I find the theory utterly convincing. Clearly, the people of Cathar sealed the Elder Dragon's lair to prevent it from infecting every creature around it. Do you know the Song of Cathar, Hunter? It is an old song. If ever eyes of darkness widen, a light from yonder soon will break. But if the land the light should brighten, the shadow wanders in its wake. If dawn is sent to slay the night and chase its minions underground, then when dusk makes the day take flight beneath its pinions nightly bounds. But do not cry, my sons and daughters, life must leave to come again, and when it does, it springs like water, a great reprieve to end all pain. And then the song swells to a refrain. Turn now, heaven's wheel, turn, turn, that we may heal. Beautiful, isn't it? Hunter, you have my permission to enter the sanctuary. I have been watching you for some time, ever since my days tending the fields. I know you and your caravan are worthy of this challenge. You have both my admiration and my trust. Well then. We'll wait for Gilmore, because that's what's gonna give us the quest. You know, this old hen's been gazing up at heaven lately and thinking of ways to help you out. The starters are sent out for this monster info book. Ah, here it is. Hey, this one's about the dragon, the wheel of heaven that found its way back from the recesses of time. If you don't have the book yet, maybe you should think about getting it. Might help you out. Well, let's go ahead and buy it then. Thank you. Forward. Let me at him, sir. Give me your equipment so I can decorate the living heck out of it. Can't stop me. It's gonna be a decorocalypse. I'm gonna boo-hoo. Oh, it's no use. Pop always said you can't do good work when you're a bottle of emotions, and I'm a six-pack. I want to be useful though, you know. I can't take on the Shagru Magala or save Cathar on my own. But I can still help you. I have to. Focus, girl. It's time to do my part. Alright, the man. Well, here we are. Do not worry about the village children. They have been taken to safety. Even as the Arluks lifted them away, many were still protesting, insisting through tears they would stay and guard Cathar. Do you think this will be the end of it all? Is the Shagru Magala really all that stands between us and the Article's secrets? Caravania certainly has an ending written out in its own head. And I believe him. How strange. When I met you, I never imagined you would be the answer to this riddle that has haunted us. Now go. Protect Cathar and lead us to the end of our grand quest. I know you can do it, so I will wait here until the task is complete. Quite cool. Why the glum expression, Hunter? Just go after the Shagru Magala and do what you do best. After all, that is how the hunter rolls. And speaking of rolling, the caravan bet on a winner with you. You have saved villagers, no, entire villages. What hunter could be prouder? So go out there, release the item multiplying to this hardly humble merchant. Take that monster down. I will be the business, and you will be the business end. So to be speaking, wee-hee. Alright, well, I think we can go ahead and end this episode here. Yeah, so, I honestly didn't think Shagru was gonna be this close. I mean, wow. Alright then. So next episode we'll be ending everything out with Shagru Magala, as far as this part of the story goes. Still got a long way to go. Still gotta get through all the low rank, and then high rank, and G rank, guild stuff. We have a ton of events, episodic quests to go through. So yeah, like I said, once I do everything story-wise, campaign-wise, I'm gonna skip doing the low hunter rank stuff in like episodes, and I'm just gonna do that on stream, and then just start back up with the high rank quests, since that'll be essentially the same monsters but adding new monsters and new moves and such, so you know, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out my Twitch and everything. Got a few things planned ahead of time. So, we recently just hit our first 100 followers, so I've been kind of working on something special for that, so hopefully that'll be done soon. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next episode. So happy hunting!